Oprah Winfrey is North America's first black billionaire and is considered by many to be the most influential woman in the world. She went from being born into poverty in rural Mississippi to a teenage single mother to now being worth $2.7 billion. And today we're going to learn her best advice on why you must help others. Rise and shine, it's espresso time!
I wake up every morning.
Espresso keep me going.
I wake up every morning.
Hey, it's Evan Carmichael, and every morning I bring you a shot of espresso to help you believe in yourself more and start your day with confidence. So good morning, I believe in you, and let's do this. Over to you, Oprah Winfrey.
I figured this out early on in the show. I had read this quote from Dr. King. One of my favorite quotes from him that says, "Not everybody can be famous, but everybody can be great because greatness is determined by service." And I literally I used that quote to help me shift the way I saw the platform of television. Instead of like, oh, I'm on TV, how do I use that platform as a platform of service
Amen.
is what I did. Yeah.
Yeah, we know, and you did that pretty well too.
But when you think about growing and being empowered yourself, it is what you've been able to do for other people.
Humans are built to serve. Some people are built to serve the world, others want to serve the 25 people closest to them. But in either case, humans are built to serve. If you're not happy right now, it's because you're not serving enough people or you're not serving the people in your life deeply enough. But whom do you serve? How do you serve? And once you've found the answers to these questions, how can you make money serving so you can help even more people? That's what we're going to figure out together in this book. That's been Built to Serve. I'm going to give you a quick preview of it though, right now, today, in this video to figure out how you can help and serve others. There's a 3-step process I want to guide you through. The who, the why, and the how. Your who is your single most important core value. Who are you? As a human, you have one most important core value that is more important than any of the others, and when you figure it out, it allows you to live a life of purpose instead of feeling like you're being dragged in a million different directions and living somebody else's version of your life. So as an example, my who is belief. I try to help people believe in themselves more in everything that I do, in every YouTube video, in every email I send out, in every social media post, in every interaction. It's not just a strategy to make me look good, it's who I actually am. It's my single most important core value. It's not what is your who for your business, it's what is your who for you as a human, and then how can you bring that to your business. So you can ask yourself questions like, who was your favorite teacher growing up? What is your favorite book of all time? What did you love about your parents and how they raised you? What is your favorite movie of all time and why? And answering these questions will help you realize that the greatest moments in your life, the things that made you feel the most bold, most alive, most self-confident, they're all tied together. There's a connective tissue to them. So for me, my favorite movie is Seabiscuit. It's about this horse that is too small and a jockey that is way too big and an owner that is broke, and they all find each other to end up making this amazing series of races where this horse won the Triple Crown. My parents taught me that I'm Evan Carmichael. I can do anything that I believe that I can. It's why they're on the wall behind me. I'm 8 or 9 years old in this picture, and this is a constant reminder of my who. My favorite teacher was Madame Farr, who in my last year of high school helped me believe in myself more. And so the common thread between all of these things is belief. Understanding that looking backwards allows me to plan for a better future, allows me to hire a video editor who believes and believe, allows me to hire people and have a wife and family and people around me who believe and believe. It allows you to build a better future going forward. It's your compass for the rest of your life. And so start asking yourself that question. What is your single most important core value? What is your who? And when you figure that out, you have a rock to stand on where most of the world is standing on quicksand, uncertain of where they need to go. Who, why, how, that's your who. Step number 2 is your why. Your why is your purpose, and your purpose comes from your pain. So this is one of the most common questions that I get asked. What is my purpose? How do I know I'm meant for something more than what I'm doing right now. How do I find it? You don't have to go meditate on a mountaintop for 5 years or hire a business coach for $50,000 to figure out your purpose. Your purpose is really easy, okay? Your why, your purpose comes from your pain. whatever you struggled with the most as a human, when you felt the most emotional pain, not physical pain, like I broke my neck. That was a lot of physical pain, but emotional pain. When did you feel the lowest as a human being, like you add no value, you have no self-worth? That moment. Understand that there currently are many, many, many people who right now feel the same way that you used to feel. Whether that was a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, there's a lot of people who currently are who you used to be 5 years ago, and they don't see a path out. They feel hopeless. They feel lost, just like you used to. Your purpose is to help those people. Helping people makes you feel good. It'll make you feel good regardless of who you're helping and why. But helping somebody cross the street or holding a door open for somebody, those random acts of kindness will make you feel good in the moment. But helping somebody who you see as a younger version of you, who's currently struggling with the thing that you went through, and you giving them life, you giving them hope, you seeing their eyes light up and say, holy cow, I don't have to stay stuck here forever, that will fill you up on a whole new level that will, again, serve you for life. Your who, your most important core value, is for life. I'm going to believe for life. Your purpose comes from your pain. Your why is for life. You'll be 95 years old. I'll be 120 in an old age home, still wanting to help entrepreneurs believe in themselves, because my most painful moment was being 19, being an entrepreneur, struggling, making no money, feeling worthless, feeling like I put so much time into this business and nothing was working out, and I just felt totally useless. And that's what I try to help other entrepreneurs not feel so worthless. That's why I make all the content that I create. And so who, why, how, your who and your why are set for life. The how is how you got out of it. So this is step 3, who, why, how. However you got out of the hole that you were in was not just some fluke. It might have been a fluke for you at the moment, but you can now teach it to other people. So to get out of the hole that you were in, to get out of that most painful moment for you, you probably tried a whole bunch of different things. I know for me, I tried so many different things to try to save my business, and nothing seemed to work. And because nothing was working, I felt like I was the biggest dummy on the planet. I felt like, how am I making so many mistakes? How is this not working out? I'm smart. I have a good product. I care about people. I'm not trying to rip people off. And yet still, nothing is working out. What is going on? And I felt like I tried everything, until I got to the worst day of my life where I quit on my partner. And then I realized somebody must have figured this out. And I had a software company, so I looked at Bill Gates, and he had a software company. I said, okay, how did Bill Gates start Microsoft, and how can I learn from him? And I applied his strategies to my business, how he started Microsoft, not now, but how did he go from 0 to 1? And I started to make some sales. Finally, I started making some sales in my business, and it started giving us some momentum. And so now what have I done, right? That modeling success was the thing that saved my first company. What have I taught for the past 20 years? How to model success, right? Here we're learning from Oprah, right? It's how do you model success to be able to accomplish your big dreams and big goals. And so I tried a million different things. Modeling success was the one that stuck and worked. And so now I teach it to other people. Same thing for you. You probably tried a million different things. Most of them did not work. Even though they work for other people, it didn't work for you. Why? It doesn't matter, but you found one thing that did, whether it was meditation or watching videos or journaling or whatever the thing was that saved you. That's teachable. That's teachable. And so when you combine those 3 things together of your who, your most important core value, your why, your purpose that comes from your pain, and then the how you got out of it to go and then teach and help others, that is your mission for the rest of your life. It'll never get old. You'll never get bored of it. It'll make you come alive forever. And if you feel like you've lost that spirit and you know you're capable of more, but you're not sure what to do, go through the process. You can pick up Built to Serve if you want to go through it in the book, but otherwise go through the who, why, how process that I just outlined in this video, and it'll make a dramatic change in your life. Now I've got a really special bonus clip that I think you're going to enjoy. But before that, it's time for the question of the day. I want to know, what is your single biggest takeaway from this video, and what are you going to do this week to take action on it? Put it down in the comments below. When you schedule in what day, what time, what place you're going to take action on your idea, you are 91% likely going to actually follow through, versus just 35% likely to follow through when you got motivated but had no plan. And when you share your plan and have public accountability, you raise your chances of following through even more. So right now, in the comments below, share your single biggest takeaway and your plan of action for the following week. Put it down below so I can celebrate with you.
Helping other people. Look, I sometimes don't want to help other people, out of laziness and selfishness. But when I do it, I feel a lot better because I suppose my self-esteem rises. Like, so now when people ask me for help, I think, okay, I will do it. On the other side of it, asking others for help gives me access to thoughts that I literally wouldn't otherwise have. Like some of the mentors in this book, they're people who I trust and admire. And when I say to them, look, I'm confronted with this situation, I have to make this decision. Have you got any thoughts? Because really good mentors deliberately won't give advice. They don't like the word advice for some reason. They'll share the benefit of their experience. I give advice. I'm much more, here's some actual advice, follow this advice. And I like to sit back and see what that advice does, like the blue touch paper, like the beginning of Mission Impossible, see if that advice pays off. Now, I take it pretty seriously with people that ask me for help. I think, right, all I want from this person is for them to be happy and fulfilled. And how? What do I know from my program that can be useful to them? Then I try and convey it. And then asking others for help. It's like having faith, isn't it? You know, you have to have faith in kindness and love and the possibility of a beautiful life. Lately I've realised that what I consider to be myself is just a tiny cork bobbing on an ocean of possibility, and that my identity, Russell, with my drives and memories and impulses, is just a temporary pattern that I hold on to, and you can change it and let go of it. I do believe people have an essence, an individual refraction, such as if a light hits a disco ball. You know, the light refracts in so many ways, but it's all the same light and it's all the same disco ball. Do you know what I mean? Is disco the way to make you understand meaning and essence? Anyway, I'm saying whilst we may have an essential self, the identity, small s self, is a construct. Helping others, I suppose, is about oneness. The idea that they can help you and the idea that you can help others reaches across the void.
If you want another awesome video in our Black Excellence series, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.